dalawang police officials who served during the term of Duterte, and the other one even continued to serve during the time of Marcos, na basta-basta na lang sila ay aabusuhin yung kanilang karapatan, no? We're talking here of Police Colonel Grijaldo and ex-PDEA Chief Wilkins Villanueva, who were both cited in contempt for, para sa akin, wala talagang rational.
Flimsy reasons.
It's not even flimsy. It's an insane reason.
Insane. Tama.
Dahil nagsinungaling sila daw. You know, when you say someone is lying, there must be an evidence. It's not only your word against mine. Diba?
Hindi lang personal opinion ng kongresista.
Hindi lang personal opinion ng kongresista. Ipalabas muna natin, then we'll comment on this.
Kinumpirma ni House Quadruple Committee o Quadcom Overall Chairperson, Representative Robert Ace Barbers, na nakadetene na sa Kamara si dating Mandaluyong Police Chief, Police Colonel Hector Grijaldo, mula pa noong December 14. Ito ay matapos siyang patawan ng contempt order ng 4 House panels dahil sa hindi pagsipot sa pagdinig kaugnay ng extrajudicial killings sa anti-drug war ng Duterte administration. Ayon kay Congressman Barbers, ipinatupad ang contempt at detention order laban kay Police Colonel Grijaldo habang nasa isang health facility ito sa Pasig City matapos ang operasyon sa Balikat. Sa Kamara na magpapalipas ng December holiday si Police Colonel Grijaldo.
Sabi ng mga doctors niya, pwede naman ambulatory siya, pwede na siyang lumabas, pwede siyang maglakad. There's no reason for him to stay in the hospital. So, ang ginawa natin ay inimplement natin yung arrest order sa kanya.
Or this refers to the contempt order, no, against Police Colonel Grijaldo. On the other hand, itong isa naman retired police na at nagserbisyo din sa ating bansa sa panahon ni Duterte, pero hindi lang nagustuhan yung kanyang truth versus the truth of another congressman na marami ring questionable na
Action.
na mga action in the past.
At saka mga statements.
Pakinggan din natin ito. Si PDEA Chief Wilkins Villanueva.
Do I hear any objections? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
Pinatawan ng contempt ng House Quad Committee si dating PDEA Chief Wilkins Villanueva dahil sa umano'y pagsisinungaling at pag-iwas sa mga tanong. Sa ika-13 pagdinig ng joint panel, ikinainis ni Quadcom Co-Chair Stephen Paduano ang pagtanggi ni Villanueva sa issue ng umano'y warrantless arrest at interrogation sa PDL na si Jed Pilapil C. Si Jed ay asawa ng drug suspect na si Alan C. na dawit sa ni-raid na Shabu Lab sa Davao City noong 2005. Nanggigil si Paduano nang sabihin ni Villanueva na wala siyang maalala ukol dito.
You're not respecting this committee. Question of command responsibility. Are you not lying?
No, Mr. Chair.
Also, Mr. Chairman, with that, I move to cite in contempt General Wilkins. Pinagbigyan na kita. Yun pa ang sagot mo?
Ako, I've been in Congress for 9 years, no? I had also been a chairman of a committee. Pero wala kaming ganitong klaseng harassment sa mga resource persons. Even we know very well that they have lied, but we cannot conclude. How can we conclude if the person is lying or not? Wala naman tayong ebidensya. unang-una, in the case of Paduano, hindi ko nga maintindihan, kaibigan ko ito si Carapale. Alam naman natin ito kung saan galing ito. Ha? Hindi ko nga maintindihan bakit araw-araw na lang na may hearing dyan, parati siyang galit, parati siyang disappointed with his life. Na lahat na lang ng mga resource person, hindi niya nirirespeto yung karapatan. I wonder, bakit ito si Carapale, ginagawa niya yung ganyan? Alam mo, tinatanong niya si Wilkins, mga kababayan, kung may katotohanan ba yung sinasabi ng babae. If we really recall, itong babae na ito, convicted na ito of the crime. Nilitis na ng korte. So, kung tusin mo, if logic will prevail, nagkaroon na ng paglilitis ang korte, napresenta na niya yung depensa niya, and so on and so forth. Tapos ngayon, itong hindi man korte, uungkatin yung nangyayari noon.
Parang judicial review no?
Parang
judicial review by the
parang
Congress.
this is a usurpation of the power of judicial review of
by Congress
the
of
Supreme
the
Court
judiciary.
of the judiciary. Nire-review mo yung acts that transpired which were already litigated in court and for which this woman who claims this or that has already been convicted. So ngayon, the person who was then the PDEA, I think, regional director, is entitled to certain actions. Like, hindi na niya maalala eh. So,
nagsisinungaling ka, hindi mo maalala.
kung hindi
niya maalala.
Hindi maalala eh. At saka ano namang makukuha ng TUADCOM?
Anong content?
Kung hindi niya maalala, when the case has already been, mayroon ba? Pwede bang administrative mo ito? I-retire na. I wonder what is really the purpose or the rationale. Bakit nila ginaganon itong mga tao? Doon naman kay Grijaldo, the reason why ayaw niyang mag-appear dyan sa Senate, sa House, kasi nag-testify na siya sa Senate, and that testimony that he made is adverse to the members of prejudicial to the members of the House. So ini-expect na niya
You cannot have a day there in
that he will not have a day in court because his word is against these people, at these people will lambast him. So umiiwas lang yung tao, and that is justifiable na hindi siya pupunta dyan. The second reason is he is also suffering from a disease, or he has
medical procedure.
He has a sickness. And yet, gusto lang talagang i-prove nitong mga congressmen na
malalaki bayag nila
na talagang yung kanilang contempt power is overwhelming. Absolute. Na wala nang
with impunity.
Oo. Na that never happened during our time.
Nawala na yung
ito lang yung panahon. Parang pag Marcos pala yung presidente, babalik ka sa martial law. Na ang daming incarcerate ni Marcos Sr. during the time of martial law. And parang ito ngayon, yung anak naman niya, napakadaling magpakulong. Without any rhyme or reason. Just because somebody thinks na he is on top, he has the power, he has the braggadocio to harass these people. Alam mo, paring Ado, this brings us to the situation in our country. These are people who have served, they have not been proven otherwise to have committed a crime.
And yet, binabastos sa
At
sistema.
binabastos. Hindi naman ito korte. They have the right to due process. Pero where's due process when somebody just say na nagsinungaling ka? Anong due process doon? It's his word against this guy. Di ba? And just because this other guy who's wielding a braggadocio attitude, dahil may poder siya, I will use my poder. In spite that you will suffer,
At saka na wala ng minority action.
ika nga
No?
magiging magdusa ka.
Ang
Ganon.
para nakita ko ngayon ko, wala na yung majority-minority interaction.
Wala na.
Wala na yung check and balance. No?
Oh.
It's a one-way street. Lahat ng sobering personality
Parang-
dyan, tinanggal nyo. Pati si Marcoleta.
Parang wala nang wala nang pros and cons
Wala
Sila na
wala
lang.
ng debate.
At saka
No democratic
if
space.
there's one that tamimi na yung lahat, parang
Oh.
pinag-usapan na nila, pare, pag ako
Pag ako nag-move, second mo.
second mo at
Pastor Chan.
at wala na tayong discussion over it. Alam mo,
You have destroyed our democracy.
I hope the soldiers, the colonels, the majors, the generals are looking at this. Kabaro po ninyo ito
Wala
Mga sundalo, kabaro po niyo.
Failure of government na ito.
Are you just going to accept the 30 pieces of silver represented by the 350 pesos na inalok sa inyo? At you will look the other way habang what if this happens to you? Kayong mga sundalo dyan.
Ginagawa na nga sa men in uniform oh. Sa mga pulis.
Oh.
Oh, at saka doon, yung kine-question doon sa confidential funds ng mga sundalo. Oh. Yung mga question ng pulis na pina-aresto dahil pre-protection na si Sara Duterte sa protection niya kay Lopez.
Sinampahan pa ng kaso.
Sinampahan pa ng kaso.
Masyado.
Sinuko pa ni Browner kay Marbil. Can you imagine? Nagkakagulo na yung sistema eh. Mga sundalo, sinusuko sa pulis.
This just brings us to our question.
This is anarchy in the making.
An appeal. Well, maybe appeal is not even the right word. Konsensya. Konsensya sa mga policemen, men in uniform, that who just, look the other way when a person like Villanueva, Wilkins, and Grijaldo are suffering from injustice just because these people who are handling them believe in their power when they no longer realize that they are just mere people who were elected by people also. And for all you know, mga kamag-anak ni Rigaldo, mga kaanak ni Wilkins might have been people who were the relatives who elected them to where they are right now. Parang napakasama naman ng nangyayari.
Sobrang divisiveness.
Hindi, alam mo pare, hindi lang divisiveness. Ano ba, parang na talaga, pagpapasikat. Brutality na ng kanilang poder.
Arrogance of power.
Arrogance of power. Hindi na makakain. And I know most of these people, they were not like this. When I was in PLLO, these were decent people na I get to talk. Pero hindi ko alam kung sinong nagkulam dito sa mga tao na ito na magkakaroon sila ng ganong uri ng pambabastos at aapi dito sa mga resource persons. Unang-una, they're not even a court of law. Whatever they do there, whatever they get from the testimony, it will still be processed, evaluated by the committee and brought to the plenary. At only then they will come up with if their recommendation will be voted for by the plenary in my majority. Recommendatory lang yan eh.
Committee level.
Hindi naman yan decision or judgment over these people eh. And on so many occasions, the report of Congress, once it is filed with the Ombudsman, are often reversed by the Ombudsman itself or by the Sandigan Bayan for lack of due process, for lack of merits, for lack of following the rules and procedures, because the rules of court plays a secondary or suppletory effect, and if you don't follow certain rules under the rules of court, pagdating yan sa korte, ibabasura yung rekomendasyon nyo. Kaya oftentimes, pagdating sa ombudsman, kasi ito, will have a criminal aspect bearing when it's filed by the House members or in the ombudsman. Oftentimes dinidismiss lang ng ombudsman. I only probably remember yung yung kay Dick Gordon na tungkol sa ano ba yun, yung mga face mask, mga naman tawag doon?
Supplies, medical supplies.
Medical supplies, yung
Sa Parmali ba yun?
Parmali, yun lang ang binigyan ng ng nod ng ombudsman to have it filed with the Sandigan Bayan. So oftentimes nagiging kawawa ang mga resource persons. When in fact, at the end of the day, wala naman din katuturan yung
Wala rin
mga
output.
committee report na yan. Puro lang pasikat, puro lang pambabastos, at using their
Do they
naked power.
Do they really think that yung mga re-electionists sa kanila, yung mga tao boboto kayo kung nakikita nilang ganyan ang ginagawa nyo sa trabaho nyo?
Well, pare, there I will... Alam mo kasi, ang taong bayan din ang may kasalanan eh. Dahil nagpapabili sila ng boto.
Ayan.
How much money these people will have pag na-release na yung AKAP. Alam mo yung AKAP is really intended for members of the House for their own expenditures in the election. Hindi naman nila pwedeng ipagkaila yan because almost every weekend nakikita ko yan na ginagamit yung AKAP doon sa mga, but only the AKAP is for all, but when it's released to the politico, it is only for his people, but not for the opponent. Saan ang fairness doon, di ba, paring Ado? Ito nga, may sinasabi si Amy Marcos, pakinggan natin to si Ginang Amy, kung ano yung kanyang opinion dito sa nangyayari din, hindi lamang dito sa TWAD investigation, kundi doon na rin sa BICAM. The same happening is ongoing. Yung lopsidedness ng dahil sa corruption.